first got interested in doing sound healing music when I arrived in Sedona, Arizona. I was guided to go on a hike in a canyon, and I heard the most beautiful sound of a Native American flute echoing through the canyon walls. The sound captured my heart and it captured my soul. And when I would play for others, they felt this also. And so this is when I decided to become a sound healer. So even as a child, I loved listening to rock and roll. I loved listening to this kind of music. However, when I discovered the flute and the didgeridoo, there was no reference for this. I didn't grow up with this sound. It was something brand new, and it was somehow very ancient. And the difference between the two is that the indigenous, the tribal instruments, these ancient instruments, they play the sounds of nature. And nature is where sound healing really comes from. The sound of walking in the forest, the sounds of swimming with the whales in the ocean. When you hear natural world sounds, we calm immediately, we relax. And so it's much more powerful when these instruments they're mimicking nature, such as a rain stick. The sounds of the gong, for example, or Tibetan bowls. These sounds, they resonate, they drone, so they put us into trance-like states. This is also very much part of the sound healing movement. When I would create my CDs, I used a lot of production to take people on a journey. So I think what I'm the most well known for is a flute that I designed from a dream back in the year 2000. It's called the heart flute of the Four Directions. It's a heart flute because it's actually like taking 4 Native American style flutes and building them into one. So it's really 4 flutes in one, each one having a different tone. And you can pick and choose. So this is an incredibly difficult instrument to play because you have to circular breathe like you do with the didgeridoo. And you twist and play it as you go. It's a hybrid of a bagpipe, like the Scottish or Irish bagpipes, and like a Peruvian, Mayan, Incan instruments, and as well as a Native American flute. So it's a really interesting instrument, and people all know me for this because it's so unique. I was in Bali in 2015, and I met a group from China that came, and they invited me to come to do a concert after seeing me play. And I was very happy to come to China. I'd never been to China. I've always been drawn by the Taoism, the Tao Te Ching. I've even studied some Confucianism, of course Buddhism, all these different types of philosophies. Very fascinated by this. So when I came to China and doing the music that I do, which is very much related to nature, when I was invited to go meet these masters, they immediately recognized the music and they're so happy that somebody is playing the music. And they talk about the traditional Chinese music and how there's such a similarity between the music that I do. So this is the land of the dragon, and so the dragons in a way have been guiding me